And now for our feature presentation.
Alright everybody, welcome to Game 2 of Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis, which so far, after only one game, I repeat, one game, $50,290. Let's win more. We have Lane and Harold basically today. As I try to add on my $50,000 plus. What will happen in the Jeopardy round? Let's find out right now.
Here are the categories.
Hunting, aviation, U.S. landmarks, spelling, art, and for the kids. Okay. These are pretty good categories. Let's get this party started. Art for 500. Or art for 400. Somber Spanish artist famous for the 2nd of May and its sequel, the 3rd of May. Man. I forget this one. Francisco Franco? No, Francisco Goya.
You are correct.
Alright, hunting for 100. Dog breed used to flush rabbits from cover, though Snoopy prefers big game. What are beagles?
You are correct.
Art 500. To distinguish itself from his father, Bernardo Giovanni Canal signed his work this way. What is Canaletto?
You are correct.
Let's have aviation 500. Last name of aviatrix Beryl, who is also an author. It is Markham.
You are correct.
Now everybody's got some cash sitting in front of them. U.S. Landmarks 100. Many people carry a torch for this statue, which was 100 years old in 1986. What is the Statue of Liberty? Oh.
Sorry.
Shit. I put a Z instead of the Y. I did not mean to do that. I put Statue of Liberty, but I put a Z instead. Ugh. Well,
Sorry.
I got it wrong. Harold. It's the Statue of Liberty, not Liberts. It's alright.
You are correct.
Hunting 200. The doll, stone, and desert bighorn are North American species of this game animal. What is a sheep?
You are correct.
I would like For the Kids for 500. Nickname of Kid Detective Brown or a compendium of knowledge. What's an encyclopedia? There we go.
You are correct.
Didn't make a mistake that time. Hunting 500. These aiming lines of the scope are sometimes made of spider web. What are crosshairs?
You are correct.
Let's have spelling 500. From the French, a person employed to drive a motor vehicle. What's a chauffeur?
You are correct.
U.S. landmarks for 500. At 555 feet and 5 inches, 5 feet 5 inches, it's the world's tallest all-stone structure. What is the Washington Monument?
You are correct.
Good. Aviation 400. The first commercial jetliner, the de Havilland Comet, was built in this country in 1949. Harold. Great Britain.
You are correct.
Hunting 300. Snares, pitfalls, and baits are used in this very old method of hunting. What is trapping?
You are correct.
Okay, we'll go with For the Kids for 400. You meet Chuds, Gussets, and Gherkins in his book If I Ran the Zoo. Who's Dr. Seuss?
You are correct.
Hunting 400. After the kill, you do this to game with a knife, not high heels and an evening gown. What is dressing?
You are correct.
Let's have spelling 400. To spell in an incorrect way. What is misspell?
You are correct.
U.S. landmarks 400. Plays are still performed at this side of Lincoln's assassination. What is Ford's Theater?
You are correct.
Art for 300. King Tut's tomb door and Oriental ballet and Cubism led to this art style of the 1920s. What is Art Nouveau?
Sorry.
Oh man. Elaine. Art Deco.
You are correct.
For the Kids 100. Oh, she got the daily double. And she can risk up to 500, so that I know if that's what she'll do. No one in his neighborhood calls him Fred, and it's Mr. Rogers.
You are correct.
Got it right. I knew that one, but it's okay. Art for 100. The anatomy lesson of Dr. Tulp was this Dutch master's first large-scale portrait. Who is Rembrandt?
You are correct.
Art 200. Marcel Duchamp put a mustache on this famous portrait. What is the Mona Lisa?
You are correct.
Aviation for 100. airline the koala says it hates. What is Qantas?
You are correct.
Aviation 200. '15th century artists who drew prototypes and experimented with helicopter models. Who is Leonardo da Vinci? No, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back and say who is Michelangelo.
Friendly.
It's probably Leonardo da Vinci. No.
Friendly.
It was Leonardo da Vinci. My original gut instinct was right. Oh well. It's okay. My instincts led me astray.
You are correct.
There were no successful escapes from this rock in San Francisco Bay. What is Alcatraz?
You are correct.
Yes. All right. Could we go with, for the kids, or aviation for 300, please? It was the first SST to operate commercially in the U.S. What's the Concorde?
You are correct.
For the kids for 200. Monroe leaves Beast who'd rather smell the flowers than fight. Who's Ferdinand?
You are correct.
For the kids 300. The first thing the old lady swallowed in the famous rhyme. What's a fly?
You are correct.
Let's have spelling for 100, please. Space from which all or most of the air has been removed, or a hoover. What's a vacuum?
You are correct.
Spelling 200. In fish restaurants, restrooms are often marked gulls and this. What is Biois?
You are correct.
Spelling 300. Word always used to describe Al Yankovic, who lost on Jeopardy. What is weird?
You are correct.
Last clue. A serviceman from this war was interned in the Tomb of the Unknowns, May 28, 1984. What is the Vietnam War?
You are correct.
So I'm at $6,400. Elaine is $1,300. Harold $800. Let's go ahead and start playing the round of.
Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories.
Gardening, world capitals, TV, animals, hog wild, notice hog in quotation marks, in 1960. All right. Let's start things off with animals for 1,000. If this hybrid's parents were reversed, you'd get a Hinny. What is a donkey?
Troy.
Dang it. Oh, the other one. A mule, yeah.
You are correct.
TV 200. On Dynasty, the Carrington Mansion was in this city. What is Denver?
You are correct.
I'm gonna look at the categories one more time, and then we'll pick another clue. Okay, we're gonna go with gardening for 1,000. Bamboo is a member of this plant family. What is grass?
You are correct.
Hog Wild 1,000. If you've run Hog Wild through this category, you've done it this way. What is whole hog?
You are correct.
1960, 1,000. In a TV speech on April 22nd, he charged that the U.S. was plotting to overthrow his government. Who's Fidel Castro?
You are correct.
TV 1,000. He hosted Ripley's Believe It or Not with his daughter Holly. It's Jack Palance.
You are correct.
World Capitals 1,000. There are more than 2,000 Hindu and Buddhist shrines in this capital of Nepal. What is Kathmandu?
You are correct.
Okay, let's have Animals 800. Though close relative to the pig, though its name means river horse. What's a hippopotamus?
Troy.
Ah, dang it, I misspelled it again. I'm having a hard time spelling. Yeah.
You are correct.
Going. Alright, gardening 200. As Mark Twain could probably tell you, this berry, also called tangleberry, has 10 hard teeth. What's a huckleberry?
You are correct.
There we go, that's more like it. Gardening for 800. A live house is designed to keep your plants from getting too much of this. What is sun?
You are correct.
Hog Wild at 800. Scottish New Year's Eve celebration of going house to house giving presents. Elaine. No.
Troy.
What is... What is Hogarth?
Friendly.
So I'm dropped down to $10,000. All right. I don't know. It is Hogmanay.
You are correct.
Gardening 400. Onions can be grown from seeds and like tulips from these. What are bulbs?
You are correct.
Sweet. 1960, 800. The first name of the son born to Queen Elizabeth II and the Duke of Edinburgh on February 2nd, 1960. What is Andrew?
You are correct.
Ooh, yeah. TV 800. Initials shared by friends of Hawkeye and the Bear. What is BJ?
You are correct.
Gold capitals 800. Foreign embassies are located in Jeddah, some 500 miles of this country's capital, Riyadh. What is Saudi Arabia?
You are correct.
Animal 600. When husbands pop for an ermine coat, they're actually buying this fur. What is a weasel?
You are correct.
Let's have gardening 600. Bark, cocoa hulls, hay, coffee grounds, and straw can all be used for this type of plant protection. What is fertilization?
Friendly.
Wrong. Oh, mulch.
You are correct.
Mulch. All right. It's okay. Harold's up to $3,000, and Elaine has half of what he has. 1960, 200. In July in LA, he was named on the first ballot as the Democratic presidential candidate. Who is John F. Kennedy?
You are correct.
I'll have Hog Wild for 600. The Larousse Encyclopedia of Animal Life says everything about this African mammal is ugly. What's a warthog?
You are correct.
1960, 600. Motorola introduced a completely transistorized version of this, weighing just 40 pounds. What's a television?
You are correct.
TV 800. I'm over $14,000 at this point in the game. Let's keep going. Daily double. I'm going to place all my poker chips on the table. We're going all in. Here's the clue in TV. A Muppet Monster or Dr. Gates on Trapper John. Who's Gonzo?
You are correct.
TV 400. Again. This actor thought 3 was company, but found out it was a crowd. Who's John Ritter?
You are correct.
All right. Let's have Animals 200. This tiny pest, Pulex irritans, can jump 130 times its own height. What's a flea?
You are correct.
Animals 400. There are about 40,000 muscles and tendons in this part of an elephant's body. What's a trunk?
You are correct.
I'll have a hog wild for 200. Nonsense are where you might go to get your pig cleaned. What's hogwash?
You are correct.
Hog wild for 400. Connor class Clatch, which included Epstein, Barbarino, and Horseshack. Who are the sweat hogs?
You are correct.
1960, 400. On July 4th, the flag with this number of stars was officially flown for the first time. What is 50?
You are correct.
World capital's 200. Beethoven's birthplace. It was West Germany's capital. What is Bonn?
You are correct.
400. This country's capital is Rabat, not Casablanca. What is Morocco?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Old Fuss and Feathers. General Winfield Scott captured this capital in 1847. Got a lot of money sitting in front of me right now. I have $59,000. Nope.
Sorry.
So now, all I have to do is just hold on to it. And I'm going to have over $100,000 in just 2 games. And this game could be a $1 million run. Harold. It is Mexico City. Harold has 3,600. Jenny has Layton has 900. I have $59,000 as we play Final Jeopardy. Let's see the category. Bodies of water. Oh, I got this. I'm taking all my poker chips. We're going all in. The Gaza Strip lies along this body of water. What is the Mediterranean Sea?
No correct response.
So we're going to add $118,000. Elaine got it right. She goes to 1,600. Harold got it wrong. He drops down to 1,100. Take a look at this, folks. 118 grand in just this game alone, and in 2 games, $168,290. I'm going to see you all for the next video coming soon.